take you guys out there and see the fire safety house and see, oh, how many classes? Is this the same?
They were in speech, so.
Okay, that's fine.
Come on over to them.
So you guys are all first graders, right?
Yeah!
First grade. Okay, well when we get you, everybody can see the stage up here behind me, right?
Yeah!
All right. Well, here just a second, I'm going to open up the curtains and introduce our special guest to you, okay? So I want you guys to kind of pay attention, and as we go on through this, and later on we're going to go outside here. All right? Who do you think the special guest is? I got you fooled already, man. Huh? That's pretty cool, because this is even a specialer guest than Sparky. What do you think? Huh? Well, I'll tell you what, the special guest I'm going to introduce you to's name is Hyde Runt. Okay? If I say that real fast, what is that? Hydrant. There you go, absolutely. And Hydrant is a special friend of the fire service, okay? And we're going to he's going to show you guys some things. So I want you guys to be quiet, because I think he's napping right now. All right? But I'm going to open up the curtains, all right? And then we're going to see what a hydrant does in case there's an alarm. You guys know what to do in case the fire alarms go off? All right, well, let's pay attention. Let's see if hydrant goes, okay? So you guys ready to meet hydrant? Yeah! All right. Plan, Hydrant.
Edith, that's my girlfriend.
Well, Hydrant, Edith's not your girlfriend. Edith is a plan. Edith is exit drills in the home. And every family should have a plan and practice that plan in the home.
Oh. How do you do that?
Well, here's what you do. First off is you have a plan. You draw out your house. You have all of your rooms laid out. You have 2 ways out. You have them drawn out so you can get out 2 ways out of every room in the house. And then you want to be able to practice that plan.
Kind of like a safety map.
Kind of like a safety map, exactly.
Okay. After you do that, what do you do?
Well, if you're going to practice hydrant, what you would do is you would start out, and if the door was locked, which way would you go? No, not the chimney.
A window.
A window, absolutely. If the door is closed or the door is hot and you can't get out that way or the fire's blocking you, try a window.
What if the window's locked?
Then you break the window.
Oh, Daddy Run would get mad if I break a window.
Daddy who?
Daddy Run.
Daddy Run? Well, Daddy Run, do you think Daddy Run would be upset? He'd be more upset if Hydrant wouldn't get out.
Well, as long as it wasn't during a drill and it was a real fire.
That's right. In a real fire, you may have to break that window and push out and get the screen out of the way so that you can get out of there safely. But we want you to be able to get out of there and operate that.
That noise was a fire alarm, right?
That was the fire alarm, absolutely.
How do you take care of fire alarms?
Well, you have to make sure that you check your batteries on a regular basis. You have to test that fire alarm. How long do we have to test it? When? Every month. We should be testing that fire alarm every month. Pushing the button and making sure it works.
What's it sound like if it's not a good battery?
Well, you think we got that sound somewhere?
Is that it?
That would be it.
So that's the low battery. I heard that one time and it just about drove me nuts.
That's right. You didn't know where it was coming from, did you?
Nope. I think it was a bit thrilling with this fire alarm because it was throwing that sound all over.
So if the low battery in your fire alarm goes off and it's chirping like that, what do we have to do?
Change the battery.
Change the battery, okay? That's where we change our battery, make sure that it's working for us all the time.
And what's a good way to remember to change the battery?
The best time to change your battery is when you change your clock.
Just like this Sunday.
This Sunday?
Daylight savings time.
Well, next Sunday, in November. November.
Okay.
When it comes up, and you change your battery, change your clock.
That ought to be easy to remember, huh? Well, what happens if my clothes catch on fire?
Well, what happens, kids, if your clothes catch on fire? What do we do? You guys all You guys think Hydrant can demonstrate that?
No. Stop and drop a roll?
Stop.
No.
How's that gonna do Drop and roll. Your body.
Oh, stop, drop, and roll.
Do you think Hydrant can practice that for you?
No.
song out there? You guys ready for a song?
Stop! Stop! Drop! Drop! Hand! Hand! Cover! Cover! Roll! Yeah! Stop! Stop! Drop! Drop! Hand! Hand! Cover! Cover! Roll! Stop! Stop!
All right, Hyde, that's excellent. What do you guys think? Did you do a good job?
Yeah.
Do you guys like Hyde?
Hey, I like y'all too.
What do you think? What numbers do we have to call Hyde in case we have a fire?
911.
What's their phone number?
911.
I know we call 911, but what's your phone number?
911.
The number is 911.
You think you can try it on that phone there, Hyde?
911.
No.
Dial that and they'll come.
They'll come. They'll get on the phone and ask you a question. They're going to ask you, what's your emergency?
You gotta know stuff?
You got it. Absolutely. So, what kind of emergency might we have that we call 911? Fire. What else? You guys think you should call if you lost your favorite toy?
So just in case somebody's life's in danger, something's burning,
Or whatever.
you need the police.
Police or an ambulance? Someone's hurt. How about pizza? If we were ordering pizza? We don't want to ever play with 911, right? Only in case of a true emergency do we dial 911.
Because somebody might be trying to call them and they're busy taking your call that's not important. And somebody could die.
Absolutely. We don't want the fireman or the policeman or the ambulance to be on one side of town and then have to go all the way to the other side of town to help somebody else if they've been called out there. So if they were called to one side and it was really just kind of a false alarm or it wasn't anything to it, and then they got to go all the way back across town to get to it to help you if you have a true emergency.
I heard some people have trouble when they're trying to call from the cell phone.
They do.
I hear you have to not just hit 911, but you have to remember to hit the green send button or the phone won't do anything.
The phone just stops. It doesn't work without that send button. That's right. And it depends on where you're at, where that phone goes, where the call comes. Sometimes it might go somewhere else in town or whatever, to another call center or to another town, depending on where that town is. What else do we need to talk about, Hyde?
I can't remember. It's good thing you got a script.
It's a good thing I got this script. Absolutely.
Let's see, there was stop, drop, and roll. Eat it.
What's Edith?
Girlfriend.
Oh, that's a
you mean
girlfriend.
eat it.
What does it stand for?
Exit drills in the home.
Exit.
Eat it.
Exit drills in the home. Very good. Can you guys all say that with Hyde?
Exit drills in the home.
And how often do we practice that?
At least once a month.
At least once a month with the family, right? And everybody in the house has to practice that.
Yeah, 'cause how do you know if everybody's out?
If everybody's out, you have to have a meeting place.
Oh.
What's a good meeting place?
It could be the corner, mailbox, if the mailbox isn't on your house, or a neighbor's yard.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So when we want to put that in our plan, when we draw that out, right? How many of you have a plan in your house? Yeah? And do you practice those plans? All right, that's good. For you guys that don't, didn't raise your hand, that's something that you want to make sure that you do. Get moms and dads to help make a plan for you so that you can do that, okay? All right. Did we cover it all?
I think so.
What do you guys think?
No.
Well, what did we miss?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're gonna move up here. You guys want to go out and check out a fire truck?
Yeah!
All right. Can you guys say thanks to Hyde for coming out to see you?
Yeah!
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you for letting me.
All right, well, what we'll do is we're going to kind of move up here. We'll work you out there to that fire truck and look around. Then we'll take you over here to Sparky's Fire Safety House, and maybe we can practice and eat it, right? Exit, not Hydrant's girlfriend. Exit grills in the hall. Okay? All right. All right, come on, let's hop out here.